Okay, now the other thing that I can think of that we needed to do here that we can do, or should be able to do now, I think. To seek another piece of armor in the Garden of Stone and Death. Well, this is Stone Garden and it's a graveyard, so there's got to be another piece of it around here, but for all we know, it's in Riker's house. So how about we just work on that, and then once we take him out, we can comb the whole place for it. Sound good? You're probably getting tired?
A little bit.
Okay, well, let's go see if Tarquin is still standing at the gates.
I want to get to, like, the Black Pits where I think we have to go to get the tablet and everything.
Yeah, Black Pits is definitely the next place we need to go, and then I kind of assumed that you would want food.
Yeah, or something.
My sun-baked friend. Any luck in old lady Surrey's tomb?
Yep.
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in the demonic tongue. When, as one, I am slayer of sin and the bane of the living, restore my twin, make me whole. The object continues. In archive of old the blade resides, an isle of blood where demons abide.
It's true, then. Anathema, within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there?
So you know the demonic tongue.
But of course. I consider it my scholarly duty to know what I can of them. Surely you of all people understand the quest for knowledge.
He breathes a long, lugubrious sigh.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone. Even a divine. Imagine it. Holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death, miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore anathema to working condition, but this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island.
Yeah, I already figured that out, actually.
Fascinating. And it told you exactly where to find it. Histories are wildly incomplete. But now I have a better picture of how anathema came to be. An exorcised demon living in a sword of glass. The hilt was brought here by one of the many Surreys. Not surprised. None of them sound too bright. I can't imagine having even half a demonic sword around was very healthy for that feeble-minded family. They probably winced whenever a black cat came around.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Well. You've got spirit to go with those smarts.
I just, for some reason, seem to be a magnet for demonic artifacts. And I'm just going with it at this point.
Blood Moon Island awaits, my friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up on the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.
Oh, before you go. I was hoping that maybe he had the corpse explosion skill book. We'll check with him again later. So the black pits are over here. So we can either cut through the graveyard again or just kind of go around this way, which I think is what we're going to do. Because that's definitely our next stop, because right now we need to go check on the apprentice, and we need to see what the magisters are up to for the paladins somewhere over here, and we need to get a tablet for Riker. So there's a lot of different things going on over there that we need to do. And apparently Gareth's family farm is up that way. We could stop there before we go here. And over here, I believe that the spore for her was also somewhere at the Black Pits.
Yeah, everything's there, so I want to get to at least the entrance
there's
of there
the
soon.
Ancient Empire Caravan where I need to go, and the Sawmill where you need to go. So both of our personal quests are up there. And then, of course, Blood Moon Island. But let's be honest, that's probably going to be pretty close to last.
I do love that the Demon Sword literally marked where the archive was for you to find it.
That's nice.
It's like... So we won't have to bumble around on Blood Moon Island too long to find that part of...
You know we're going to bumble around there anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, assassins again.
Yeah, people keep wanting to kill you.
No
It's...
shadow can eclipse the spouse of the sun.
That line went hard. Let's see.
Let's see. If you've got any auras, now would be the time to use them because they've turned invisible. Or something like Earthquake. Something like it's a big area.
Let's just hit the... Yeah, he didn't even move.
Now you can drag him down and drop him on his friend.
Hello.
Yeah, it occurs to me that one of the modded fights that we used to use would have rammed right into this one. I don't think the mod author was considering what would happen if someone was playing the Red Prince. Because there used to be a bunch of Void Woken, like, right over that hill, remember?
I wonder if you just come and find these guys dead.
More likely you had to fight everything at the same time, which would be nuts.
Man, they really want you dead.
Well, that does make sense, all things considered. Granted, the last guy seemed happy to hit you. Resistant to not Earth. Also not Earth. Yeah, they all have the same stats, more or less. So...
I just
took
died.
him out with reflected damage.
Oh, I thought I just died.
Yeah, I did too for a second, and I was like, what? But no, you just reflected
So he
damage right
killed
back at him,
himself.
basically.
Oh, boy. Whew. Okay, please make sure you smite all these people when you become some sort of dragon god thing.
Will do.
Boom.
Did they just poof into smoke?
Yeah. See, that makes me mad when you deny me my loot when you die.
It's ours by right. Poison dart would screw him up pretty bad. Or lasers.
And then a poison dart. I'm kind of upset at the moment.
Alright, I think if you just... I think he'll keel over at the start of
Yeah,
his turn.
He's dead.
Did another one teleport? There's another one somewhere.
Wake him.
These were true House of Shadows assassins.
Exquisite Firecraft got him when they tried to move.
The House of War, of course.
Yeah, their bodies just poofed into smoke.
I've spotted something.
The skeleton is old enough for flies to have eaten its flesh, though some of its owner's clothing still remains intact, including a belt with a gleaming buckle.
Okay, apparently the skull's in an abnormal position.
Run your finger along the skull and spine until it finds a fissure. Upon closer inspection, you realize the victim suffered a broken neck. It seems this person took a great fall. You see no blood or signs of struggle. The surrounding vegetation is green and healthy.
Well, he's probably been here a while.
The bones look properly intact, though its skull is askew, as if the skeleton is looking in a direction. The belt may have been gnawed by rodents and reptiles, but the name engraved on its buckle is unmistakable. Victor.
Well, here's one corpse that never got a proper burial.
It's true what the old miss told me. Victor, she said, you can't gamble forever. It's only a matter of time before your luck runs out. Bless her heart.
The shaggy dog keeps his distance, wary eyes sizing you up as his hackles rise.
You run away. Everyone here run away. All run from something.
I know that one's scholar tagged, but honestly 2 feels more in character for the Red Prince to me. I tend to run towards things.
Sticks. Balls? Understand. I understand.
More like fire and screaming.
I ran away from bad man. Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food.
I seem to remember that there were spider webs in the second floor of the house. One of the rooms we couldn't get into looked like it had spider webs. Is Riker feeding dogs to spiders?
I think he might be.
I know. I can sniff. Good and bad. Riker bad.
Yes, Riker very bad. Good boy. I'm probably going to regret asking this question, but do I smell good or bad?
Pause a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
You good master. Good master.
Okay, I'm still considered good.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek, hot red blotches spreading in an angry rash.
Worth it.
The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his approval and an itchy face.
Could you maybe memorize first aid for a second, please? Thank you.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
Keep your voice down.
You want me to be quiet? Then stop shushing me.
An older couple is crouched behind a cart, exchanging sharp whispers.
They'll tear the place down.
They'll tear us down if we don't stay quiet.
What are you guys hiding from?
There's void woken up yonder, in the farmhouse. Plenty of room for you here.
Aye, stay. But do keep quiet, the lot of you.
Do you have any idea what brought the Voidwoken here?
Hush, now.
I'll go clear him out.
Are you mad?
Oh, very.
He's not mad, Conway. Look at him. Looks like he's our best shot at getting the farm back. Good luck, love. Take care of yourself against those nasties.
Be careful now. Those beasts are nothing to sneeze at.
Did we ever ask Gareth's last name? Are those his parents, possibly? I mean, this is where he said they lived. Usually when we get here, we just find him angrily digging a grave, but that was also the first time I'd seen that encounter with Jonathan. So maybe we just happened to go to the right places in the right order this time.
Yeah, things are different. Yeah, and I believe Jonathan's the one that...
Ratted them out. Yeah, he was. It's a good thing that we took him out.
We did things in a weird, different order than we usually do, so that's cool. Yeah, we're always finding new things in this game. So, no matter how many runs we do, we'll find something new. Or mod something new in. Either way.
Or both.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me do it. That one might be resistant to fire. Let me... Oh yeah, that's immune to fire.
Water destroys it.
I'm trying to... These are a little difficult to target for this. But the green ones are somewhat vulnerable to fire, so it's kind of a mixed bag. I'm going to go with water for now. Well, actually, I can just aim this laser at the two it would actually work on. And there's also avoid touch deer there. Oh my. Okay. Pull this thing. Drop it here. That was a horrible noise.
Okay.
You could maybe do a lightning jump in there, which you could then use things like blinding radiance, because air damage I think hits all of them. Right there. Water also does a reasonably good job, so that. And then global cooling. And that. Turbulent wind might actually hit even the one in the back. If you aim it over just a little more, like that. Actually, to set up for me, nether swap yourself in the green beetle. I suppose it's about time that we actually used more of the Aerithurge and Hydromancy, because we've just sort of been stuck in this loop of set everything on fire for quite a while. Actually, the water shield might do a slightly better job if it actually bounces correctly, but that works too.
You should be good to go on that last beetle.
Any word, love?
Dealt with the Void Woken. Your house is a bit of a wreck. Probably not much left, but there aren't things trying to kill you now.
You really now? Well and truly.
Listen. It's quiet. They're really gone.
Oh, Conway. We can go home.
Conway and Lynn pull you forward into a great strong hug. Lynn kisses your cheek. Conway claps your back.
Conway, you still got Hanag's things. Someone like this would know what to do with them. Put them to good use. It's what she'd want.
That's right, Lynn. That's surely right. Here, take this. Dear friend of ours left them with us for safekeeping. I don't think she'll be back anytime soon.
Conway hefts a heavy sack toward you, head slightly tilted in a grateful bow.
Oh, Hanag. Such a sweet dear.
Sweet. That's one word for her. But she was a friend, anyway. The sorcerer. Not ashamed to say it. We tried to help her.
Everyone needs help sometimes. Especially when bloomin' magisters are hunting you out with those dogs of theirs.
Well, if we didn't know she'd bring those beasts, we surely didn't know.
Well, I mean, I'm a sorcerer too. It's nice to know that at least some people are trying to help.
Ain't no shame in being whoever you are. You'll be all right soon as all this blows over. And so will we.
I bet Hannah'd want to meet you. She needs friends. She isn't bad. All this was just an accident.
When the Voidwoken came, she ran off in the direction of the cloister woods. It's true, she's a dear spirit. Just push too far, you know? You let us know if you meet her. Tell her we miss her. Tell her we're all right.
Will do. She'll probably be glad to know that, but we should still probably check on her apprentice before we talk to her again. Makes me wonder, was she working on the death fog device? Like, did she not know what it was initially, or was she working under coercion? Still gonna ask her about that. Yeah, this is Gareth's family farm, so I suspect those were his parents, and they're not dead this time. We should probably let him know.
This Magister didn't die by a sword, anyway. Something's afoot here.
Voidwoken! The sorcerer's conjured Voidwoken! Form up! Don't let them over the bridge!
The spectral magister raises his sword and shield against an unseen Voidwoken foe.
Oh, that's the way to Black Pits.
This
isn't looking good.
by a sword, anyway. Something's afoot here.